Many thanks for joining us on the Value Chain TV News Update. I am S.A. Ufoma with the news. And on the news update, the federal government has revealed that it has uncovered 1,618,000 officers in the civil service with illegal and fake employment letters in the last 1 year. Kabiru Lawal has the details.
Head of Civil Service of the Federation, Dr. Folashade Yemieson, during a media rally organized as part of programs marking the year 2024 Civil Service Week in Abuja, said that through physical verification conducted by the ministries, departments, and agencies of government, the once overbloated federal civil service has now brought down from over 100,000 to 69,308 who have been verified and are on payroll. Yemieson revealed that apart from the ghost workers who were parading fake employment letters, there was also the issue of some civil servants who absconded for greener pastures overseas that were not captured during the physical verification exercise. Faced with the prospect of waiting for an additional 2 weeks to the time they had already spent in Nigeria, many individuals chose to submit their resignation letters, since the United Kingdom organization could afford to grant an extra 2 weeks for them to complete the verification process. The head of service confirmed that those affected have been deleted from the Integration Personal Payroll and Information System IPPIS. For Valuation TV, Kabir Lowell reporting.
Nigeria's credit penetration has risen to 14%. This was revealed by the Group Managing Director of CRC Credit Bureau Limited, Dr. Tunde Polola, during the company's CRC Finance and Credit Conference 2024 in Lagos. He said Nigeria had achieved a significant improvement in credit penetration in the last 15 years of its existence due to activities of CRC Credit Bureau Limited. Bolola added that only 33 million Nigerians had their credit scores in the database of CRC Credit Bureau Limited, noting that a whole lot of effort is needed to bring on board more Nigerians to access credit. Operators of the NNPC, Ito Joint Venture, Ito Eastern Exploration and Production Company, has shut down oil mining license 29 over an oil leak it detected at its Nembe Swamp facility in Bayelsa State. The leak was confirmed in a recent statement by Ito's Group Managing Director, Victor Okoronkwo. He said the company's oil spill and emergency response team was immediately activated and oil production from OML 29 was shut down. Okoronkwo said the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission and the National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency have been notified of the incident. Meanwhile, the head of NOSDRA's field office in Yenogwa, Mr. Solomon Ukponove, explained that the agency had deployed its officials to the spill site to ascertain the course and volume of crude oil discharged into the environment. The Nigerian Port Authority (NPA) has shed more light on why the $27.29 billion Escravos Deep Sea Port project, which is being promoted by a Nigerian firm, Mercury Maritime Concession Company, in collaboration with EDIB International of Hong Kong, has been halted. Responding to inquiries on the delay of the project via his X handle, the Managing Director NPA, Mr. Mohammed Bello Koko, revealed that the proposal submitted by the promoters of the Escravos Deep Sea Port project has not provided the authority with the necessary information to advise further. According to Bello Koko, First Mercury Maritime Concession Company submitted a proposal to Nigerian Port Authority to approve its request as the only deep sea port-free zone in the eastern zone of the country for decades to come. Meanwhile, the authority has received many proposals for developing seaports, including Ibom, Burutu, Bakassi, Boni, and Port of Benin, which are currently at different stages of review. Senate President Godswill Akpabio has said the reintroduced national anthem, "Nigeria We Hail Thee," could have prevented banditry and insecurity if the country had retained it. This was disclosed during a visit to the Nigeria Institute of Legislative and Democratic Studies in Abuja. Akpabio said the reintroduced anthem would foster unity, patriotism, and love among Nigerians. Akpabio noted that those labeling the reintroduced anthem as an element of colonialism do not understand the country's history and are ignorant of the law. The need to drive sustainability in Africa's energy landscape through gas technology and innovation has been canvassed. Energy expert Professor Joseph Ezigbo advocated this in Abuja while answering questions from Value Chain TV. Ezigbo stressed the need for Africa to cooperate with each other to achieve the set objectives and also to enable them compete with other countries, and called on stakeholders and government to give the energy sector the necessary things needed to make the sector more productive.
Talking about gas, African gas and innovation, what do we really mean? You see, it's like local content. I tell people local content, the way we're practicing it is terrible. What does local content mean? Local content does not mean that you pick up a Nigerian engineer, award him a contract. He goes to India, goes to China, and then employs another company with the capacity and capability to come to Nigeria and do that job, and you call it local content. It's an insult to Nigerians. What does it mean? I'll take you to the example of India. When India started 20 years ago, they didn't have anything in India. 25, 30 years, they had nothing. But today, Falcon Corporation that I represent will go to India to buy our gas stations and bring it to Nigeria. By the time we started Falcon 4th of June this year. Falcon was 30 years old. 30, 40, 50 years ago, India could not produce it. So why are we unable to produce it? Simple, two reasons, major reasons. We sold our Jokuta oil and steel industry. Any country that cannot produce flash sheets cannot develop. Any country that cannot provide flash sheets cannot actually industrialize. We have Innocent at Nnewi assembling cars. Can Innocent today formulate flash sheets from metal from Nigeria? The answer is no. So he still has to go overseas and buy those things and come back, assemble them, and we'll say this is Nigerian made. This is an insult to Nigerians' mentality. But we swallow it because we don't know anything. Because Nigerians can take anything as long as it satisfies their mood at that point in time. One of our anthems says, though tribe and tongue may differ, let's eschew it. Let's forget religion. Let us forget the tribe. Let us forget where we're coming from. And look at things as Nigerians. The moment we're able to do that, we're on the right track. The moment we're able to retrieve our Jokuta from the doldrums from when we kept it, then they start producing, instead of producing rods, they start producing flash sheets to allow us to actually begin industrialization proper.
And that's it on Value Chain TV News Update. I am S.A. Ufoma. Thanks for watching.